Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video, and in today's video we're talking about the storyline and how Deadpool relates to it. It's a great video and I can't wait to tell you guys all the details which I have for you guys regarding Fortnite theory and storyline relating to Deadpool. If you guys are new around here though, roughly 80% of you guys watching the channel right now aren't already subscribed, and it'd mean the world to me if you guys could smash that subscribe and notification bell to keep up to date with storyline, map change and Fortnite news content all on this channel right here, as well as tips and tricks as well will be added in from time to time. Also, don't forget to go and support me in the Deadpool item shop with code PostboxPat, and tweet me at PostboxPat or message me on Discord if you have used my code, and also let me know your in-game name. I will be gifting a bunch of you guys as well, so thank you there. Okay, so starting on with the Deadpool storyline, we have a lot of stuff going on. The first bit is Deadpool taking over the yacht. You can see from the clips I've been playing on screen right here, Deadpool has officially come in, took control of the yacht, spiced it up Deadpool style, obviously by putting in his party, his taco shop, and all the little things he's got all over the place, like his streaming setup, etc., and all the art. So basically Deadpool's come in here, had a huge party, but obviously taken over the yacht. And this is a very key point, taking over the yacht. We'll talk a little bit more about this. Let me show you where Deadpool originally got called in from in this trailer.
Deadpool, please report to command. Deadpool, please report to command.
So we can see from that Deadpool has officially been called in from the agency, and what that technically means is the agents in the agency have summoned upon Deadpool to fight in this current war which they've got going on. And as we know, the actual yacht itself was currently owned by Ghost themselves, with Meowscles being the Ghost version at the yacht and no other version there just yet. As we look deeper into this storyline, it seems to be that Meowscles has actually been spotted over at the box factory outside of the redacted bunker. Now what's really interesting about Meowscles over here is he's actually the Shadow version. So this technically means Shadow took over the yacht, they took out Ghost, but we saw the agency call in Deadpool, who came in and took it away from Shadow, hence why the actual Meowscles Shadow version has retreated and headed towards the redacted area at the box factory. Now we're not 100% sure what he's doing at this factory. We don't know exactly why he's positioned here out of all the other locations on the map. I did assume that this factory definitely had something to do with the storyline. We know that the boxes have the Meowscles logo on, so maybe he's packing something, delivering something, ready for something else on the map, maybe an attack on a base. We don't actually know. We do know the last location to be attacked, well, obviously the agency, but we also know the last kind of outer section or outer side locations will be the shark. So maybe he's planning something here for the shark, but he's definitely been defeated by Deadpool over on that yacht section. So I definitely think Meowscles has had a big impact on the storyline here versus Deadpool. A huge war that we didn't really see, but it's clear that's happened. And is he at this box area? Maybe something to do with this redacted bunker area on the Shadow side of stuff? Maybe. Because obviously we know that Midas has got an upcoming agent trailer. Now I'm not going to play the trailer in today's video, but there is a leaked trailer for Midas which is out in 11 days. We're going to break down that in tomorrow's storyline video, because that also could impact exactly how these things flow. Remember, people are starting to think ahead a little bit, but not actually thinking in real time. So if you think in real time, right now, Deadpool has taken back the yacht for Ghost. We can assume that the agency called him up for Ghost, and most of us from assumptions can assume that the agency is probably the agency, from what we can tell, is actually a team based as like anyone. They can go on any side, or they can kind of go rogue and turn to Shadow. But, you know, in the underground section in the lobby screen, we assume that most of them are getting deployed on Ghost's side to help them beat the Shadow evil. Obviously that being the famous Chaos Agent, and we'll talk more about that. I don't know why I'm having issues at the agency with the render issues. I think this is definitely meaning that something will change here next week. We'll keep you guys updated on map changes as always. I do have a recent map change video on all the Deadpool Easter eggs and a Legend of Zelda reference over on the channel. We obviously have these kind of holes, or I guess there's something to do with the Doomsday upcoming event right here, so that's nice to see there. And obviously we had the Deadpool stuff going on over here. The ship with all the Easter eggs, which we covered in last night's video, which was all the map changes. I highly recommend checking that one out after this video. But it is clear that Fortnite have been planning some sort of event which is upcoming with the Deadpool stuff, and we actually do have some more information on Deadpool as well. So now we've gone into the battle pass screen. Now we're not 100% sure where this location is. Some people think it's under the agency, some people think it's in the redacted bunker area. They're my two kind of predictions. I'm going to put a little poll on screen again for you guys right now. Make sure you vote in that poll. Do you think this battle pass screen is located under the agency, or do you think it's located over at the redacted bunker area? Good question right there for you guys. But if we head into Deadpool's event, you can see that Deadpool is still actually here, which is quite confusing because we've just been talking about how he's taken over the yacht and how he's helped with the storyline, but he still remains in here. But considering that the other agents are still in here, it kind of makes sense because they're just all in general in this section. But we've actually had a leak for an upcoming Deadpool flood. Now it looks like his room is going to get flooded. You can see in this little leak right here, Deadpool's room in either week 8 or 9 potentially could be completely overflown with water. Now, one thing that I haven't really said, which I probably should have said earlier, but the Deadpool collaboration in Fortnite could simply just be to sell battle passes. With obviously the collaboration with Marvel, this could just simply be, you know, we've got this in, this will help increase sales, and just a business move from Epic Games. But I do think there is something else behind Deadpool, because all the other secret skins in the past, not all, but the majority of them have had a big impact on the Fortnite storyline. I don't think they would kind of just add Deadpool in just for kind of like a lol slash troll type thing. I guess they can because it is kind of like an agent season, but I don't think it's personally for the business move, but generally it could be a corporate business move that they've just done, and it is, we know that, but has it got more to it? Maybe, and that's what I'm trying to get at in today's video. But like I'm saying, one thing I am thinking as well for Deadpool, which would be really cool, I think this won't happen, but I feel like with the collaboration we've got for Deadpool, we've had all these challenges throughout the season, and you know, this is really helping with the storyline and helping with Deadpool himself, how he's developed throughout this season with all the different things we've had to collect and stuff. But I do think that hopefully they'll make something so Deadpool will actually come and go in the future, because he's an agent and all these are agents. But what would be really cool if we lost Deadpool out of our locker next season. You don't have to buy the battle pass to get him back if you bought it this season, but then there's challenges again next season to re-earn Deadpool. Maybe he's gone on holiday or he's gone somewhere, and I think having kind of like an interactive skin that comes back looking different, and it's different every time we have to do challenges for it, I think that would be quite fun and entertaining. Maybe not with Deadpool, but in the future maybe with another important character slash skin in the game, which could actually kind of fit into that kind of pattern. A little bit off topic, but it's just something I wanted to mention. So back onto the topic of Deadpool, obviously with his room being flooded, is this going to be him maybe losing the yacht? Are we going to see the yacht turn into shadow? Is Meowscles going to retake that yacht position? It's a great theory and something which I am kind of excited for. I'm hoping that one day Meowscles will kind of get his act together and reconsider taking over that yacht, because then that leads us into the final location being the agency, being the only location remaining under Ghost's control. And from what recently people have been coming up with theories, some great theories coming from some great YouTubers, Top 5 Gaming, and a lot of other people will probably be getting onto that theory very quickly. You know, we're talking about Midas here, and this is more of tomorrow's video, but Midas himself apparently may not be on either Ghost or Shadow, and he may be fulfilling his own objectives, which I think would be very interesting if that is the case. If Midas is trying to fulfill his own objectives, this could be something completely different. I don't want to go into it too much because I've got my own take on that, and that's coming tomorrow. Expect that up on the channel. It's going to be a great video talking about exactly what's going on there with Ghost v Shadow in a little bit more detail. But we are really starting to get into some juicy storyline information here, and this season is really stirring up for a big event at the end of it, and I can imagine this season ending absolutely crazy, just like we had with the season 8 ending leading into season 9 when we had the tilted tower destruction and the retail road destruction. I can imagine something like that this season. A lot of the agency locations may take some huge hits, some of them may get destroyed, etc. But another thing that I am thinking is, are the actual Ghost team planning on retaking the Shadow base? So are they taking the Shadow Grotto, because if you think the yacht has a clear path to all the locations, but mainly the actual grotto itself, and with Deadpool's new cannons on the side of the yacht, could this mean that the yacht itself is going to drive up the river and go and take over the actual grotto itself, or retake the grotto with Deadpool's powers? It's a crazy theory, but it is it's not likely, but it is possible because the boat is on that path right there. So I am hoping potentially this could be a actual thing to happen, but it's not 100% guaranteed. You know, we've just got to wait and see how things are going to turn out with that. So hopefully, with a little bit of luck, we can expect this to come out as kind of like a positive thing that Deadpool has taken over the yacht. But are we Team Shadow? Are we Team Ghost? We still don't know. And the whole storyline is a little bit muddled up. And again, this could just simply be a business move from Epic and Marvel/Disney with the introduction of Deadpool into the game. There isn't real, I don't know even if Disney owned Deadpool actually. It might actually be Sony. I'm not 100% sure. But Marvel and Epic Games, it could just simply be that business move that they've done in the past for sales. And obviously a lot of people are Deadpool fans. I think the majority of people that probably play Fortnite absolutely love Deadpool. I actually like the movies. You guys probably do as well, or if you haven't seen the movies, this may influence you to go and watch the movies. I think this is the whole idea of the collaboration and not just a storyline thing as well. So definitely stay tuned on the channel, guys. We've definitely got 2 more sets of challenges coming up for Deadpool, week 8 and 9. Not too sure about week 10 for Deadpool, and hopefully a future standpoint for Deadpool as well in the future. I'd love to see something like that. Hope you guys have enjoyed my overview of the Deadpool storyline so far in Fortnite Battle Royale. It definitely looks interesting, and he could be affecting the battle between Shadow and Ghost. Let me know in the comment section your theories, and don't forget, if you are new around here, smash subscribe. And if you have happened to have made it right to the end of the video, comment down below pool dead, and that'll let me know if you made it right to the end. Kind of Deadpool backwards, but pool dead, which would be really cool if you've made it right to the end. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the other videos on screen right now.